The Origins of Life, Chi Creation, Part 16. So we're still on the upside down jellyfish with like forests on top of it, kind of thing. Its legs. And so you can see all branches and all these kind of things and stuff like. Let's zoom in. Yeah. It's all bubbly texture from like waves. But they're also kind of like leaves, aren't they? You can see all tree trunk and stuff. And so it's like the wave coming up and over. And this is a wave coming back in. Yeah, another one with its forest. It reminds me of the cross section of the grass, with the little face things and stuff like that. But I mean, the trees are quite good. Another one. And these are, what's it called? Your jellyfish. Like straight off at polyp and stuff. So your newborns and stuff like. But how like Avatar will look. You have them floating about in air, don't you? In the sacred tree. Whichever tree, well, the main tree. He's got another one there, you can see like all colours and stuff like that. But it's a bit difficult for colour, but my phone to pick it up and stuff. So again, like a flower. It seems to be like lit up inside. It's all pink in there and stuff like that. But and you see all trumpet shape of it and stuff. You get S shape as well. So again, for life to be doing this is showing you like that progression in a sense. Like rather than evolution and all that kind of stuff, it's everything's not always been what it is in that kind of sense. It's just what were available. Like we needed the right oxygen levels to breathe and stuff, and the trees provided that before humans came here. Everything had to be the perfect habitat, you know what I mean, for it to be like for it to be that utopia. So from like plants, all that kind of stuff, like how it's explored the world in so many different ways and stuff. And now it's come to be indeed. I mean, like look at like this, you know what I mean? It's just like a flower. It kind of points everything out of how like how we form from that. How the flower is a physical representation of the chakra. So dots like pollen. Or sunlight glistening off at water as it gets trapped in tunnel. It's all splashing, you know what I mean? Because it's all getting caught in vortex. And as it does do, it goes all over the shop until it like gets caught into it properly and stuff. and then it all explodes out as well, so you got another explosion. It does look like the sun because it's like yellow in its centre and it's got all white froth surrounding it. Yeah, flower bud shape. I like the trumpet, all the water being forced out. All these petals. Same again. It looks like an eye. It's all light going into the eye, or how you see out of the eye. You know, it's like a two-way thing, isn't it? You know what I mean, and stuff like. So you could be on the inside of the eye, and you can see the light coming in. And that seems to like glow as well. Like it's got some light in there. Oh, bits coming out. So now it looks like a flower. It's got like these arc shapes and stuff. Oh, it's a sea lily. This is back onto what's it called? Jellyfish. And how it looks like the roll of a wave. See how it kind of like twists and stuff like. This is all the froth. That's all water. Froth is mixing in with it and stuff like. All these trails kind of follow down as well. I think they're going the wrong way because you have them rings that go around it, rings of air and stuff like. But it's how long it is. It's like the full wave. Another picture of it. These are called. Yeah, your sea lilies. I was trying to think of the technical name. I can't remember it. But you know, flower-like again. You know, they turn into feather stars, but this is what how they can potentially spend all their life like this, and we're just like stuck to the ground with a stem. It's all about intricacy and plant-like. That's what it is. And to say that these are alive, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, actually alive, yeah, like creatures, and not plants as such. They're like octopus family, I think, and stuff like, or we're closely related to them in a sense and stuff. And you've got like bamboo sections, you know what I mean, on the stem and stuff. And then like obviously all this is like very plant-like and that. But even like a moth, you've got this as an antenna and all these kind of things. That's the stem of them. It's got like backbone texture. It looks plant-like, but red, it's looking orange on my phone. It's another one. See how plant like, it's got all its leaves, it's got all its roots. And stuck into the ground. It's seabed. And close up in the centre. So like flower buddy like it is, and then all leaves as well. It is blurry on edges and stuff like. So it's showing you everything in, you know, in terms of what it is. It's like, you know, because of all the wave patterns and, you know, the spine up wave, all lines and drag lines, the colours and stuff like. Is that a sea plant? Because it's not much different. So again, that flowery aspect to it. It's showing you the sun in vortex at ocean. Sometimes it looks flowery when it closes its legs up. Its arms. And again, oh, it's like a flower. Like a chakra. And again, close up on it, you can see all the stem of it and stuff like. Oh, it's like plant-like. Again, how plants grow. Like the stems, and they get like these little ridges and stuff kind of thing. It's the same information. And you get to see anemones, anemones, which are also alive, you know what I mean? And we've got like that eye centre to it and stuff like. It's also like a flower, so then you got your petals afterwards and stuff. Some stones in there, but looking past that, you can see all these like leaf structures, and at the same time, as it being like a leaf structure, it also like the wave, that bit bottom, waves coming up that way. And so the relationship with why leaves get these shapes of a lot of plants are like that. Yeah, this pattern in centre sometimes as well. And like you get in centre at cabbage and stuff like in centre at car of a wave, you tend to get this kind of pattern. It could be like different other forces of everything colliding together, kind of creates like pressure areas maybe. And it happens to be like, you know, the shape of a man or that basic skeleton shape for mammals, basically. Well, it changes, so it doesn't have to be just for mammals, but that general skeleton shape. Like birds have it as well, and fish have it and stuff, so. But again, like a flower. So that transition between how when it were acceptable, when it was a utopia to allow like humans to live and whatever other creature to live and stuff like butterflies, for instance. the forest isn't going to create the butterfly until it's got the flowers that they're going to eat from. You know what I mean? And also the leaves for the caterpillar to eat from and stuff. And so once it's got that, then it can produce it and stuff. At the moment, I don't think the brain thinks that we've got the capacity for bringing life back in a sense of, you know, bringing new species or re-emerging existing species from planets and stuff. Um, in a sense, it's like, you know, if the human race disappeared, right? Eventually, the forest had become so abundant again, it would be able to provide life again. You know what I mean? So it's almost like a fail-safe. We'd kind of like be sharing the ocean together, you know, just like, you know, in there in that kind of sense and stuff, like, until we can come out in through these portals into a pod, develop and experience life again. Um, but you know, the forest has got some years of development before it does that, or maybe not. You know, I mean, it might not be that far off. I don't know, but as I imagine the old forest being quite well developed and stuff. So these are the sea lilies, or a feather star. It's a sea lily when it's attached to the ground. Some writing as well. But how they move, you know, and what they are, and all these kind of things and stuff. So, you know, if we could imagine like plants that are alive, moving kind of creatures, this is what they are. They already exist. So you're connected to like octopus, jellyfish, other creatures, like the moth, and so on. The moving about part were better. That's it anyway. A few more. A bit better movement and stuff. So I've done that kind of section. But on another video, I was showing you the old file of pictures and stuff like, and I didn't finish it. So I've got them for you to show you. So we've covered this before as well, and we spoke about the water falling and spreading out and stuff, and it kind of creates those shapes, so it kind of like capture the air and all these kind of things. Another aspect to it is it makes that shape, and it's more leaf-like. You know what I mean? So like this shape and stuff like that kind of thing. So you're relating the hands to the leaves and all these kind of things and stuff like. It's there. You know what I mean? So it's quite good because it relates it to the plants in that kind of sense. It's got that tree-like pattern. flying fish. It's like a year and a half ago since I took these and stuff, I think. I think, if anything, more to do with like the lift that the wave causes. So like the water, which is the wing, like in the reflections of love and light, we were covered in other water, create a big lift and stuff, kind of thing, and relating it to wings and stuff. We did it in following series as well, a little bit more. It's good to see that in that kind of sense. Also, you get all the ocean splash, all white and then blue background. That sky, or just see it in distance. Yeah, it's white because of froth. And you look at his wing, I always like feather-like as well, them lines and stuff. The blue in eye. Roll at wave and stuff like the termination point with black. Oh, splashing. Is it there? It's like down there as well. It's, it's a good example for that standard look fish, you know what I mean? When you like, say, a normal fish and stuff, and, it's not as descriptive as some of the colourful ones and stuff. This fish, is it extinct, like, from within the past 10 years or something like that kind of thing? It had, like, arms, so I think it's got, like, opposable thumbs or something like that. And its other fins are, like, feet, in a sense and stuff. I think they tried to use it in an evolution argument, I mean, how we evolved and stuff, but, and this, a sea turtle with loads of, with a forest on its back. Maybe related to, like, the origins of that idea and stuff, like, I think it's a Hindu concept, isn't it, but, in terms of, like the Chinese, used to like try and understand time and the world and all these kind of things. It's like I Ching Inter and all these kind of things and stuff. If you use shell for a calendar and all that kind of stuff, like. So maybe that's why they kind of related it to this turtle in that kind of sense and stuff. I'm not too sure on that idea myself, like, but I do like the picture. Like I said, this might be why they came to these kind of conclusions and stuff. I mean, maybe they're right, you know what I mean? And it's like, I've just got this naive kind of way of not looking at it, our way of looking at it. So that's kind of cool. Light in eye. But like the trees though, like lichen can stick to bark or rock as well. So like petrified tree and stuff like. It's doing the same to that in that kind of sense. So being shell and all these kind of things. It's from ocean, isn't it? The design and all that kind of stuff like. So. It kind of suits it in a way. Maybe. But it does show the relationship, like I say, with trees doing the same thing and stuff like that. Then, if these came from the trees, then that same relationship is kind of repeated in a way. But yeah, it's kind of cool. But one more, I forgot about that one. That's like a forest, isn't it? But you could imagine them getting that idea from something like that. I mean, in terms of like micro and macro and all that kind of stuff, like, you know what I mean? It's gonna like, I don't think it is. You know what I mean? I think we're inside a chakra. You know what I mean? And it's just a balance point and all that kind of stuff, like on that level, stationary area and stuff like. But like I said, it does relate to the trees though. So that's my main focus on what this relationship is. But I think that's it for this one. I've got more coming up for this series. But I think I've gone through the main point of which I've been going through. So I've got other points I want to make and all these kind of things and stuff like. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers. Thank you.